The dance. Then you shall see her truly, your blood remembering its first invasion of her secrecy, its first encounters with her kin, her chieftain lover, his shade that haunts the lakes and hills. The swift red flesh a winter king, who squired the glacier woman down the sky. She ran the neighing canyons all the spring. She spouted arms, she rose with mace to die. And in the autumn drouth whose burnished hands with mineral weariness found out the stone, where prayers forgotten streamed the mesa sands, he holds the twilight's dim perpetual throne. Mythical brows we saw retiring loth, disturbed and destined into denser green. Greeting they sped us on the arrows off, now lie incorrigibly what years between. There was a bed of leaves and broken play, there was a veil upon you Pocahontas spread, O princess whose brown lap was Virgin May, and bridal flanks and eyes had tawny pride. I left the village for dogwood by the canoe, tugging below the mill race I could see your hair's keen crescent running and the blue first moth of evening take wing stealthily. What laughing chains the water woven through! I learned to catch the trout's moon whisper, I drifted how many hours I never knew, but watching saw that fleet young crescent die, and one star swinging take its place alone, cupped in the larches of the mountain pass, until immortal way it bled into the dawn. I left my sleek boat nibbling margin grass. I took the portage climb and chose a further valley shed I could not stop. Feet nozzled watery webs of upper flows, one white veil gusted from the very top. O Appalachian spring I gained the ledge, steep inaccessible smile that eastward bends, and northward reaches in that violet wedge of Adirondacks wisped of azure wands. Over how many bluffs tarn streams I sped, and knew myself within some boding shade, grey tepees tufting the blue knolls ahead, smoke swirling through the yellow chestnut glade, a distant cloud a thunderbud it grew, that blanket of the skies with padded foot, within I heard it till its rhythm drew, siphoned the black pool from the heart's hot root. A cyclone threshes in the turbine crest, swooping in eagle feathers down your back. No Maquoketa greeting, no death's best, full sack-hemmed strictly as the tamarack. A birch kneels, all her whistling fingers fly. The oak grove circles in a crash of leaves. The long moan of a dance is in the sky. Dance Maquoketa Pocahontas grieves, and every tendon scurries toward the twangs of lightning delted down your sabre hair. Now snaps the flint in every tooth red fangs, and splay tongues thinly busy the blue air. Dance Maquoketa snake that lives before, that casts his pelt and lives beyond sprout horn. Spark tooth medicine man, relent, restore, lie to us, dance us back the tribal morn. Spears and assemblies, black drums thrusting on, O yellowing battlements I too was liege, two rainbows currying each pulsant bone, surpassed the circumstance, danced out the siege, and buzzard circleted screamed from the stake. I could not pick the arrows from my side, Wrapped in that fire I saw more escorts wake, flickering sprint up the hill groins like a tide. I heard the hush of lava swing your arms, and stag teeth foam about the raven throat. Flame cataracts of heaven and seething swarms fed down your anklets to the sunset's moat. Oh, like the lizard in the furious noon, that drops his legs and colours in the sun, and laughs pure serpent time itself and moon, of his own fate I saw thy change begun, and saw thee dive to kiss that destiny, like one white meteor sacrosanct and blent, at last with all that's consummate and free. There the first and last gods keep thy tent. Feud of the levin thunder shod and lean, lo through what infinite seasons dost thou gaze, across what bivouacs of thine angered slain, and seest thy bride immortal in the maze, totem and firegull slumbering pyramid. O our calendars now stack the sky, thy freedom is her largest prince and hid, on paths thou knewest best to claim her by. High unto Labrador the sun strikes free, her speechless dream of snow unstirred again. She is the torrent and the singing tree, and she is virgin to the last of men. West, west and south winds over Cumberland, and winds across the Llano grass resume. Her hair's warm sibilance, her breasts are fanned, O stream by slope and vineyard into bloom. And when the caribou slant down for salt, do arrows first and leap, do antlers shine, alert star triggered in the listening vault of dusk, and are her perfect brows to thine. We danced, O brave, we danced beyond their faroms, in cobalt desert closures made our vows. Now is the strong prayer folded in thine arms, the serpent with the eagle in the boughs. Indiana, and read her in a mother's farewell gaze. The morning glory climbing the morning long, over the lintel on its wiry vine, closes before the dusk furrows in its song, as I close mine. And bison thunder rends my dreams no more, as once my womb was torn, my boy, when you yielded your first cry at the prairie's door, your father knew. Then, woe, you beat buried him behind us far, back on the gold trail when his lost bones stirred. But you who dropped the scythe to grasp the oar, knew not nor heard how we two prodigal once rode off too, waved Seminary Hill a gay goodbye. We found God lavish were in Colorado, but passing sly. The pebbles sang, the firecats slunk away, and glistening through the sluggard freshets came, in golden syllables loosed from the clay, his gleaming name. A dream called Eldorado was his town. It rose up shambling in the nugget's wake. It had no charter but a promised crown of claims to stake. But we, too late, too early, howsoever, won nothing out of 59 those years, but gilded promise yielded to us never, and barren tears. The long trail back I huddled in the shade of wagon tenting, looked out once and saw, bent westward passing on a stumbling jade, a homeless squaw, perhaps a half-breed on her slender back. She cradled a babe's body riding without rein, Her eyes, strange for an Indian's, were not black, but sharp with pain, and like twin stars we seemed to shun the gaze of all our silent men with long team line, until she saw me when their violet haze lit with love shine. I held you up, I suddenly the bolder, knew that mere words could not have brought us nearer. She nodded, and that smile across her shoulder will still endear her. As long as Jim, your father's memory is warm, yes, Larry, now you're going to see, remember, you were the first before Ned and this farm. Firstborn, remember. Since then, all that's left to me of Jim, whose folks like mine came out of Arrowhead, and you're the only one with eyes like him, Kentucky bred. I'm standing still, I'm old, I'm half of stone. Oh, hold me in those eyes, engaging blue, that's where the stubborn ears gleam and atone, where gold is true. Down the dim turnpike to the river's edge, perhaps I'll hear the mare's hoofs to the ford. Write me from Rio and you'll keep your pledge, I know your word. Come back to Indiana not too late, or will you be a ranger to the end? Goodbye, goodbye, oh I shall always wait, you Larry, traveller, stranger, son, my friend.